What's up everyone? So it is a bright and early start to the morning. The first thing that I have going on is heading down to Audi Greenville. I want to get the car inspected. I'm not sure if I want to do a full inspection yet. It has been serviced entirely at an Audi dealership its whole life, from getting tires mounted to the regular scheduled services, oil changes, things like that. So I know everything is great on the car. It actually had a full inspection done about 3,000 miles ago. I bought the car from carbiz.com. They have a 5-day return policy. So I'm really just wanting to give myself reassurance that everything is squared away in the first couple days of ownership. There's something you don't see every day, a Chevy Volt with a trailer. All right, so a 20-minute drive took me an hour with traffic, but here we are, rolling into Audi Greenville. I'll go ahead and pull in here. All right guys, so they're about to pull my car back. Everyone's been so helpful today. We just kind of went over what we're gonna have done today.
We check for fault.
Okay. We're also checking for, I guess, like if there's a tune or anything on it.
This fault is probably, it was like a low voltage fault.
This is a low voltage code?
Yeah, and this one is, there is a subwoofer under. It's probably disconnected, maybe.
This will be cool to see where the jack points are under the car. Looks like they're just inside, so I can know for next time I need to get the car up. So that means that everything is good?
Yeah, we gotta wait 5 minutes.
All right guys, I'm a little nervous. Everything actually looks to be in great shape. It's just nerve-wracking until we get the final results. This car has been well maintained, so I have no issues that there's anything wrong with it. It took us a while to find the dipstick.
Oh.
Right? I mean, it's right next to it, but yeah, it looks like a normal bolt or something.
The other cylinder is right here.
Okay, that's easy.
It's the power steering fluid.
How many drain plugs are in this? I think
5.
5?
Yeah, I think.
Okay. Well, dang. Right now he's getting access to the fuse box there, where there was a code that checked that a subwoofer wasn't connected. So he's just down there checking to see that the cabin air filter is also located down there somewhere.
Oh. You have to remove the subwoofer.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, that's right. So he's looking for that. This is actually the first time I've ever brought a car in to get an oil change. And I think that was a good idea because there's 5 drain plugs, which we'll see later. It's kind of intense. I don't know if I'd feel comfortable doing this myself, especially on this kind of car. Everything will go on the Carfax, so it'll show routine maintenance, which I think will be a good selling feature. So the radar system that's built in is actually down under there. He found it behind the subwoofer. So if I ever need to try to rip it out because it's really not working that well, I can easily, well, hopefully go under there and find it again. Is this one solid piece? Well, there's a line there.
Yeah, you have
Is this one solid,
remove
the whole thing? Are you actually taking the whole hood off?
No, no.
Oh, okay.
Just the struts.
Okay. So I've got it. We would be looking for
This
some kind of bracket,
junctions.
right? Yeah.
You can see this.
Yep. That's all from factory, obviously.
Like right here. See?
Yep. Yep. That's factory.
Yeah.
Yep.
And this is the other part.
Yep.
You can see it right there.
And that's all factory.
Yeah.
Cool. So we're all good.
Yeah, we're all good.
Cool.
Everything
Alright guys, so we're all finished up front. Everything looks really good with the frame. Nothing has been re-welded. It all looks stock. It's never been in an accident. We got it in flex mode right now.
check the coolant.
Yeah, a little bit. All right guys, so it's time to see the underside of my R8 for the first time. It is just one solid piece up under here. I think there's 20 some bolts to remove this backside to get to the drain plug. Well, this is really cool. One solid piece. So how many bolts are back? The whole skid plate?
1, 2, 3, and there's one right here.
Yeah.
And one right here where the oil, like a big oil tank.
Yeah.
Gotta get all this bolts. Like
30 or 40? Wow. Got it?
Yeah.
Look at all that dirt.
That's nothing. The transmission.
Yep.
The block that I was talking about.
Okay.
You gotta drain this
So that's the
one too.
5th one.
Yeah. And you gotta get this out because when you remove this block,
It's gonna yeah, spew everywhere. All right, so that's skid plate number 2 to come off, along with 5 drain plugs, 2 skid plates. This is a lot of work for jack stands. I'm glad I got Audi working on this for me. Well, this is it's a fun experience to be underneath the R8. Well, this car came from up north, so seeing that's not much dirt
No.
means it wasn't really,
They really
driven in the snow or anything.
Seeing there's no oil leak where this is a little bit of a drop from the coolant from the top.
Yeah, okay.
Coolant pump and thermostat.
Okay.
It's right in the front of the engine.
Yeah.
Driven by the timing chain.
Okay.
I like that big pin that goes from here to the back of the engine.
Yep. But everything looks good under here?
Yep. Engine wise,
Yep.
that one doesn't look too good.
It doesn't look too good.
You see the rubber is getting on the
Oh, I see.
on the spindle.
Yeah.
So you may need to replace those sway bar.
It's just a
links.
bushing?
Yeah,
Okay.
but part of the fuel tanks.
Yeah.
There's one on this side and the other one is right here.
Okay.
See?
Yep.
Right here.
Yep.
This is part of the chassis, but this, they cover this to make sure this doesn't get any haze or anything in there.
Yep.
That's the whole drive shaft that goes to the front. You see that? See, these bushings are nice.
Yeah. Oh, I see how thick they are.
Yeah. So,
Right here.
this caliper is leaking. Oh, I never seen this before.
Oh.
First.
These 3 have to come out first?
And then the one on the back.
So what happens if you did a back one first? Just helps it drain easier?
Yeah.
Okay.
You gotta let it drain for 15 minutes.
Yeah.
It holds a lot of oil.
Really in there, that's how much room you have to work with
Yeah.
right there. Wow. All right, so time to just take a break real quick. They're waiting for the rest of the oil to change. It's a little nerve-wracking going through this inspection. So far, the only things are the front driver's side brake caliper is leaking, and the rear 2 shocks have some rear bushings that look like they are worn out. They are up here, this black portion right here. They're much thicker on the front 2, so I may be getting those replaced along with any parts for the front caliper. I think it's just a hose leak. First try?
Yep.
Nice.
You can see that it's been leaking under.
Yeah.
Bleeder.
Yeah.
It get loose to the point that it see, it's kind of,
You're trying to loosen it right now?
yeah, and it's not. It just loose a little bit.
Yeah.
See,
Okay.
it's not like this one. You can.
Yeah. So while he's finishing up putting on the skid plates, all we have to do is put oil in it, we'll get it off the lift, and then I'll go over the whole inspection for today, what it entailed, what I need to get in the future, and just go over the overall price of what happened today. So you're just gonna set like a gas pump, basically?
Yep.
It's gonna time
Put
it?
the number in there.
Yeah.
10.6, but we put 8 quarts first.
Yeah.
Start it up.
Yeah.
Let it run a little bit, then shut it off and check it.
That's different. I think the V10 you put in half, run it, and then the rest of it, right? Is
It's about the same.
About the same?
Put like
Okay.
maybe 70% of the oil.
okay.
Yep. Need some more.
And some more. 5W40. Full synthetic. So to sum everything up for you guys for that 4-hour inspection, basically what they did is a thorough inspection like they would do if they had the car and they were going to sell it. The car had not had an inspection done like that since 2014, so it's been quite a while. Starting up front, they checked underneath the hood. A lot of earlier models had some frame structure issues with cracking and having to get new plates welded onto the frame. This one looked perfect. Everything was stock. There were no re-welds, no brackets, anything like that. Coming inside, they had to reattach the subwoofer. Apparently, the cabin air filter is behind that, so you actually have to disconnect that, take that out in order to get to the cabin air filter. They also hooked up to the OBD2 port, checked for any fault codes. Nothing showed up. The ECU had never been reflashed or tuned or anything like that, so that's good news as well. And then moving on to the back was the oil change. It took a little over 10 quarts, as you guys saw. That was the most expensive part of the inspection at $144.43. There were 2 minor issues, so nothing major, obviously. The driver's side brake caliper had a leak on it. It looks like one of the screws on the top of it might have been stripped and not put in correctly, so he wasn't able to get that out to replace it. He quoted me for a new caliper. I'll just have to go off of memory, it's not listed on here, but it was about $1,200 for that. So that's not something I'm going to do right away. I'm going to monitor that. I've already put over 200 miles on the car, so I haven't noticed anything odd with the brakes. I'll just keep an eye on that. The other issue is 2 bushings on both rear shocks look to be a little worn. Now that's nothing of the car's fault, that is age. This is an 8-year-old vehicle, that's something to be expected. I believe he quoted me $300 a piece for those. I'm gonna have to look into that if I start needing to replace that. And then last up, they did a complimentary wash along with a free alignment check. The alignment wasn't too bad. The toe was a little off, and the rear camber and the front toe was off just a little bit, as you can see the diagram here. So if I do decide to get an alignment, it's $427.59 plus any shims that I need. I think I'm going to hold off on that for now. So in total, today's visit was $409.27. That is the first maintenance for my 2010 Audi R8. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video, getting to check out a thorough inspection on an Audi R8. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, smash that subscribe button, stay tuned for more videos on this car. I'll see you guys next video.